For the last 25 months, I have chased my dreams and I've achieved things that I thought were unimaginable. For instance, I've done hundreds and hundreds of workouts, posted thousands of videos, written hundreds of posts, I've read many books, I've meditated many, many times, I've journaled many, many times, I've made thousands of dollars from my part-time jobs and all side hustles. I've invested now roughly $9,000. I've had a $9,000 total investment portfolio, which is crazy, especially for someone who's pretty much just turned 15 a couple months ago. And so I've achieved all these things which sound so crazy. These are things that even just me, myself, I'm like, this is crazy. Let me just check the mics. Yeah, they're on. But I've achieved these because I chased my dreams. I've achieved these because I acted with ambition and I showed up for myself as much as I could. Now, the reason I say as much as I could and not every day is because I did not show up every day. I have not showed up every day and I do not show up every single day. But I 100% try every day. Now, am I saying that I work out every day, make videos every day, invest every day, work every day? No, I don't. But I try and I do something every single day. Whether that's I did my morning pages, whether that's I did a quick workout, whether that's I edited some YouTube shorts, whether that's, oh, I wrote down some ideas, whether that's I went for a run, whether that's, oh, I, applied for some jobs. I do something every day. I make sure I do something. Whether that's, it's like, okay, I've done nothing at all today. Before I go to bed, I'm just going to do like 10 push-ups. I do something every day. And because of that, that motivates me. Action is followed by motivation, right? Motivation comes from doing things. So no matter what, no matter how bad my day has gone, no matter what's happened, I try and do something every single day. And this keeps me in a state of motivation and a state of ambition. And so from January 2023 to February 2025, for the last 25 and a bit months, I have been improving my life and chasing my dreams every day. And I've done some crazy things. I've posted roughly 600 videos to my main channel. I've posted like 30 something videos to this channel now. I've posted 300 or 400 videos to other channels that I no longer post to. I've made five, maybe 6,000, I don't know, I've probably made 7 or 8,000, about $7,000 in the last 2 years. I've made, I'm not going to say exactly how, but I've made some very good profits from investing. I've made a bunch of money from my jobs. I've seen some great gains from my workouts. I've just overall chased my dreams for the last 2 years. And when you chase your dreams for a prolonged period of time, like I have for the last 2.5 years, you realize how much is possible and you realize how much you can do, how much more you have to give. For instance, before I started posting to YouTube, I'll use YouTube as an example because that's something that I do. Before I started posting to YouTube, I thought that making a YouTube video was going to be really hard. I made my first video, and it took me, a couple of days of planning and before I actually did it. Then I was posting twice a week, and that was super hard. I was like, oh, why every second day? If I did 3 times a week, that's going to be crazy hard. I did that. Oh, if I do daily, that's going to be super hard. Did that. Cycle back through. Then for a week, a couple of weeks ago, I did 2 videos a day. That's going to be super hard. There's been times where I've posted 3 videos in a day, right? And now, it just proves to me that you can always do more. It's not as bad as you think it is. It's like, oh, I want to do daily YouTube shorts, right? 6 months ago in October, I started doing YouTube shorts, and I was doing daily YouTube shorts. Back in April of 2024, I did a daily YouTube shorts series for 3 weeks. That was super hard. That was challenging. Daily YouTube shorts. I spent like 20, 30 minutes a day working on that, right? Then I got to the point where I was doing 5 or 6 YouTube shorts every day for weeks at a time. 5 or 6 a day for weeks at a time. It just proves to you how much more you can do. Oh, working out once a week at the moment, it's, really challenging. I'm constantly trying to fight with myself to get this done. Boom. I worked out for 150 days in a row, all right, at the beginning of 2023. Huh? Right. I was like, there's been times where I've struggled to work out once a week, once a month. And there's been times where I've worked out every single day for months on end. When you chase your dreams, when you try your best, when you show up every single day in some way, shape, or form, you realize how much more you can do, how much you have to give, how much potential you have. And that's something that you won't be able to see unless you put in that work. So I hope you get to that place where you put in that work, where you show up for yourself, and you realize how much potential you have. Because most people don't realize how much potential they have. Me, 2.5, 3 years ago, just a very average kid. I played Minecraft. I, got on calls with my friends. I went to school. I like to play soccer in my spare time, right? just a very normal kid. I never realized I had potential. I always sort of had this feeling that I want to be really good, I want to be great at something. But I never realized how much potential I actually had and how real it was until I started taking action. And here I am 2 years later, having shown up for myself thousands of times, with the motivation behind me, the effort behind me, with the evidence behind me. And the potential I have that I'm working towards is so crazy. Once you show up for yourself for a prolonged period of time, you will realize how much potential you have and how much more you have to give. And that's when you'll start putting in more. You start working harder. And you get into this state of ambition and motivation and discipline. And it's a snowball. Momentum is real. It is a momentum spiral. You have one good day, you are 10 times more likely to have a good day the next day. And that keeps going. But the same thing is true for the opposite. If you have one bad day, you're way more likely to have another bad day tomorrow. That's how ruts come in, right? It's not just like, oh, I had a bad day today, random one bad days. That happens sometimes. But ruts are like, I had a bad day, and then I let that ruin the next day. And then after 3 days, I'm fried. And then there goes 2 weeks. 2 weeks of progress out the window, right? That puts you back a month, 2 months. Because one bad day spiraled into weeks. Momentum is real, so use it to your advantage. Show off yourself, you'll realize the potential you have. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. My name's Sam. I post videos to this channel on average once a day, not really once a day. Sometimes I'll post 3 times a day, sometimes I won't post for 3 days, but I try and post on average once a day. Go check out my main channel. I'm currently posting, or trying to post roughly weekly, more cinematic, filmy, edited videos. So I'll see you guys there. Other than that, subscribe to both those channels. I'll see you tomorrow.